guys, Taylor from Tauranga Cars here, and today we're looking at a 2017 Subaru BRZ with an HKS Supercharger kit and a shit ton of mods, all certed and fully legal. This thing here is covered in carbon fibre all over. We're sitting on 18-inch raised gram lights alloys. We've got an HKS Supercharger kit and a whole lot of other stuff inside the engine bay here. We've got TRD louvers on the rear, which looks awesome. Aftermarket tail lights going with the all black theme here. Carbon fibre accents across the body. HKS exhaust all the way from engine back. We've got different appearance to the standard ones here. We have a whole bunch of STI kit on it, side skirts, front lip, STI badges. We're running LED running lights on this. It looks extremely cool. All black, as I say, as you can see, it's very, very blacked out. On the inside, we have a variety of different modifications all over. A lot of visual mods, as well as a blitz boost gauge in here. We've got a different dash cluster. We've got different dials for our air conditioning unit. We have a 6-speed manual transmission. We've got a carbon fibre handbrake. It's a drift spec handbrake. And we've got a variety of other things going on that you'll see when I pop the bonnet. So have a look under this. First of all, we have the HKS Supercharger kit and the pod filter, bringing a lot more air in through. We also have Costco oil cooler, as well as a whole bunch of things like we've got dampers on the engine to minimise vibration. We have an STI strut brace with a damper in the centre unit here. We've got the adjustable top hats here, and in the rear we have adjustables as well. Thing sounds apeshit, drives apeshit. We've got a gritty diff in this one, so it's pretty much a lock diff, and so it is a lot of fun, but you have to be careful in it. We're also running a SARD rear spoiler, all carbon fibre. These are really hard to get. This one's in really good nick. Couple of grand for one of these at least. So really hard to find, and honestly the car itself is just a beast. I'll do a few revs quickly so you can hear what it sounds like. Hear the supercharger whining as well as all the induction noise from that cold air intake. Definitely turns heads. A lot of people look at it, and yeah, it's a hell of a lot of fun to drive. Just hope your neighbours don't have early starts in the morning when you get home late. So come along for a little drive. We'll go for a little drive uptown and show you what it's like to drive. So we're just going for a little drive. Very quick on the pickup. We're running pretty low boost in this. You can adjust boost in these vehicles with changes to the size of the pulley off the crank. So we've got a crank pulley running into the supercharger via a belt. It is pretty easy to drive. It does have a lot of torque with that rear diff. It's quite slippy, but it's also very, very planted as well. Steering's all direct, like all these cars. It's really, really enjoyable. I mean, the stock ones are enjoyable. If you throw a whole bunch of mods in them, they're even more fun. You can drive it moderately. You can save fuel in it. It's definitely not as cheap to run as a standard, but you wouldn't be buying one like this if it was. So. And we're going to be stuck at the lights, so we'll cut back soon. We're going to pull onto a motorway on-ramp here. Very, very quietly, not giving it very much. And you're already at the speed limit, so you can't go any faster for a video. Right, so the guy in Japan who owned this vehicle obviously loved it. He must have spent a good 80 to 100 grand on it, because if you add up the mod value, it is crazy, especially the work that's been done on this vehicle. It's quite quiet if you drop it into 6 and just cruise, but it definitely gets pretty loud as soon as you start getting on it. Suspension's tuned at the moment fairly soft. I think it could probably be dialed up a notch. really nice in this one. Feels nice and smooth. Got a weighted shift knob, which is really nice to use. All the air conditioning works. It's got a really nice boost gauge here. The boost gauge gives you max boost when you push this, tells you where your peak boost is hitting. This one's running pretty low boost, around 7 pounds, or just over 0.5 bar. So a sustainable tune on this one. It does have a aftermarket ECU, we believe. We think it's probably a piggyback ECU. Just cruising along in 6 at 80 k's an hour. We're doing sort of 14 kilometers per litre, which is not too bad. But through acceleration and things, you do start noticing your fuel consumption is pretty horrendous, but that's all good. And the downshifts are really nice. Got nice pedals, so you can heel and toe really well. Clutch is great. Feels like it's got heaps of life in it. And yeah, so if you've ever considered one of these, you got a bit of spare cash and you want something that's just so much fun to drive, pretty much a road legal race car, then consider one of these, because you'll be smiling every single time you get behind the wheel of it, and everyone will look at you, and as long as you don't mind the attention, you'll probably feel like the man or the woman, depending on who you are. So catch you guys next time.